Here we have the Caterpillar 825H soil compactor made by Norscot in 1/50th. This is a mostly metal model with plastic handrails, which is a downside, but is one of the more average Norscot pieces. Cool to have if you're into earth moving equipment though. Goes good in a dirt moving diorama. One of the things I'll show first is here in the articulation you can see that lock right there, so that whenever you go to transport the machine it can't go swinging around. So the first thing you have to do is unlock that, pop that up and pull it over out of the way. Get that, and it slides over here, and there's this little piece of metal that sticks up and it locks on there like that. See the lock over there. So now the model can be articulated side to side, which is one of the main features. Here you can see these handrails are plastic. That one's really flexible. These are flexible, but they're not horrible. You have to really be careful here at the back. These really like to break and bend into some really weird configurations. Here you can see they put a fire extinguisher on the model. They did try to do some anti-slip texturing. Right in here you can see the 825H, the cat logo, the red line. Very clean and crisp. That RL3 is my machine number. Obviously does not come on the model. Here on the compactor wheels, you can see they've modeled those accurately, and they have the mud guards down in here to clean the debris between these pad feet on the roller wheels themselves. Here they have the guards for the outside. Here's the access ladder to get up to the cab. The cab is, it's nice. I'll show you here in the front windshield. It's, you know, it's not their average black plastic cab insert. They've done a nice job with the gray, trying to make it a little closer to what the actual machine really is. Here's the exhaust stack, the air cleaner, cat logo on the back of the cab. Bring us back here and swing the model around so you can see the rear end of it. Here's the grill, radiator, which is nicely modeled. It is textured, it's plastic, as you can hear. You can see they put nice lights here and here. See the red lights underneath it. Again, you can see the fire extinguisher back here, reflectors. This simulated hitch, which doesn't do anything, and it is not even cut in, so you could hook a chain around it, so that is totally useless. You can see the compactor wheels again from back here. You can see here what I'm talking about, kind of from the side with these railings, how they're messed up. You can see one railing's out here, the other one's back here. They're very susceptible to breaking. You got to be very careful with them. One of the nice things they did, the stack is hollow. Kind of see there. So that's a nice feature. You see you can stick something in there, it's hollow. See the back of the cab there with their simulated mirrors. Those aren't real nice. They're okay. It's pretty average. Overall, pretty average model. Swing it over so you can see the right side of the machine. Packer wheels again. Nothing too complicated. Same thing as the other side, the access ladder. Messed up handrails. Even though they may not look messed up in the video, they are. And I have this thing full time in the box, so there's no excuse for that. See here in the front, again, the lights they put on it with the silver paint, which doesn't look all that great. Here inside the box, this side access ladder broke off. That's not impressive in the slightest at all, but oh well. They only did a little bit of anti-slip texturing here at the top of the ladder. They didn't do it all over like they should have. They kind of cheaped out there. I don't know why they didn't. There you can see the lights, the blade cylinder, the blade. Show you how that works. It does have a pretty nice turning radius, nice articulation, nice amount of articulation. I like that part of it. It's pretty realistic. The blade, which I will show you from the front, the blade goes up and down. It does not, as you can see. My table is flat, so I don't know why it did that. But the blade barely goes up. Let's see, probably less than... It goes up about 1/4 inch. So not very far at all. Doesn't go below grade. In theory, it's supposed to be able to kind of turn a little bit. There it kind of can. Doesn't really like to hold it though. That's really the only other operable position. They did a nice job on the detailing of the blade. It's nice casting, nice clean casting. The hydraulic cylinder guard there, the hydraulic cylinder itself, the fake lights, rubber hoses that are overscaled, oversized. The paint obviously on those lights is not real convincing, but oh well. It's a Norscot piece. Again, most people know I'm not real generous when it comes to Norscot reviews. Just telling it like it is. I figure the point of these model reviews is for you to get a real idea of what you're getting, and not for me to sit up here and please the model companies. I am going to tell it like it is. If it's a nice model, I'll tell you it's a nice model. Like the NZG that I just reviewed, the NZG demo excavator. And the D7E. You know, I gave the D7E a real favorable review last week, so I mean, I'm trying to be as impartial as possible. I am a huge Caterpillar fan. I like almost every brand of equipment. I like historical stuff. You've seen the IHTD15 saga. Try to get off of that because that's not what we're talking about. But for the most part, that's really the end of the review. I will flip this over quickly. You got to be careful when you do this because more stuff will break. You can see the roller wheels here with the mud guards better, the roller cleaners. Lots of big screws that are unconvincing. They did put hydraulic cylinders in for the articulation point, so I give them an A+ for that. Front, nothing special. Bottom of the blade is a nicely detailed. Underside is not really very well detailed because obviously that's not really what the underside of the real machine looks like. This is number 6119 of the run. I'm going to flip it back over before the whole thing falls apart. That's the end of the review. Be sure to like Mike's Models 2011's Facebook page. Subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already for more great scale model news and reviews, and thanks for watching.